Prizm Football. It's week 1. We've been 1 week into it. According to some people, the product might be dead because a few of the black parallels have been pulled out of the 100 that are in there, but might be dead. But it's making some waves in some ways with the mangas. I think I'm saying that right. Is that how you say it?
Manga. I think it's both.
Mango.
Either way is correct.
The mangoes, juicy. The mangas have been popular. Obviously, got the Color Blast, and then you got the Mac Jones 1 of 1 that was pulled by a 13-year-old kid. The video is fantastic. It reminded me of my buddy TJ before he had puberty. Great video of him being just purely excited about pulling this card. It's a fantastic video. Yeah, I would tell you guys just go and watch it now. It's just like it makes you want to open up more Prizm. But pulled the card on camera and then sold it for $100,000 in cash. I think it was like the same day. Like somebody connected with him the same day or then maybe the next day, but literally, as you see here, probably above my head, $100,000 in cash.
There's some people out there that are absolutely flipping out over this picture, and it has nothing to do with the card, it has nothing to do with the money. It has to do with the fact that there's painter's tape on the top loader, which I
Ben Wilson.
Which I get it. I understand. We ship a lot of cards. We use painter's tape. I agree with it. I agree with the painter's tape, but there are some people who are probably
dying inside,
flipping out,
dying
right
inside
now.
over the painter's tape.
Yeah, it's the only thing they see out of that picture.
I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm zooming in. Okay, this is 20,000 on them. I'm like, there's papers there that are on the bills.
People were freaking out about the painter's tape, really?
No,
he's just saying.
I'm just saying
hypothetically.
People do.
Find something to hate about.
People do not like putting tape on top loaders. Like, regardless, like the correct thing is to make sure you get the top loader that fits.
Yeah. But what's crazy to me is if you would have asked me if we were hypothetically playing Guess That Price and you said Black Mac Jones 1 of 1, what do you think? I'd probably say like 20 grand.
I would have said you were way low.
Really?
Uh-huh.
$100,000 for that card to me is I'm glad. I mean, because people like that are ripping on Prizm saying it's too expensive. Well, there's a $100,000 card just got sold.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have went.
Yeah, I mean, that right there, that's like pretty much what a case costs, though. Right?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have went 100, but I would have went higher than 20 for sure.
What would you have said?
I probably would have said like 50 grand.
Doesn't even have an autograph on it. Yeah, 50 grand.
I would have said like 50 grand. But if you would have said 100 grand, I'd have been like, yeah, it better be a somebody who's really high on Mac Jones.
And it's Stone Sports Cards, which it seems to be hooked up with Triple Play Vintage Card Shop. Maybe works there, or there's some kind of connection there.
I don't know. Yeah, we were trying to figure all this out, and
maybe just gets it from there.
I think that maybe after the card got pulled, the little promotion, like, hey, can you promo us after you pulled the card? I think that's all it really comes.
A lot of our customers that are from the area, they know that card shop very well. They're telling me in the room.
Oh, okay. Room. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, somebody had $100,000 just ready to buy that card, which is also kind of crazy as well to think about.
Trey Lance, Doug probably is like 100,000. I think is a little low.
Could be, yeah.
But what is that? I probably would 175 maybe.
I mean, he should sell for more than Mac Jones.
Yeah, I saw him throwing bombs at practice today. Yeah, that's a $200,000 on minimum.
Oh yeah,
wow.
Ooh.
What do you guys think?
The backup?
The backup?
The backup?
Jimmy Garoppolo's not even at minicamp. Well, granted he's hurt, but what do you guys think the black 1 of 1 of Mac Jones sells for then?
You mean that one?
No, the auto.
Oh. You just said
the autoed version.
You said the black 1 of 1. I'm all $100,000.
I was in the chat room, and I know this. I know people are split on this, but I was in the chat room last week opening up Prizm, and I was telling our customers that for me personally, because I'm such a big fan of Prizm Football and I love ripping it every year. For me personally, I actually would want the base rather than the auto 1 of 1.
Yep, here we are.
Nope.
This is where we are now.
No.
Yeah.
This is it. This is where we are.
Because
man, I think the collector's mindset has shifted. I don't.
No, I think it's coming back around.
I don't agree with it, but I think Conrad is right. I think it has shifted. I think a lot of.
I think last year you're right.
To be fair,
that
has been my viewpoint of Prizm since the beginning because they're sticker autos. So like since 2014, since I've been opening up Prizm, I've always preferred the base.
But you know what's great about the sticker autos is you got some good sharp corners. You do. Well, you'd hope you might have pack damage, but I would prefer the auto, and I know it's a sticker auto, but look at Lucas Silver's. I know that's not a 101, but like they went from 8,000 to 800. People are getting away from that stuff.
But that is a 1 of 1.
Yeah, I mean
there's only one of those. And
I
think the collector's mindset again has shifted from the autograph being the grail to the actual base parallel 1 of 1 being the grail. I don't agree with it. I agree with you. I would rather have the autograph, but I think we are in the minority.
I think you got to go like product by product, bro. This product Prizm, basketball, football, any sport. It's more about the base card, really. Like if you were talking about contenders, of course I want the Super Bowl ticket rather than a base card of Mac Jones and contenders football. If there was a 1-on-1 Super Bowl ticket base card, right? So like I'm saying, like in optic's kind of like a funny one in between. Like I actually, because that one's on card, I would rather have the autograph in optic because it looks cleaner as an auto. But for me, like I just love the clean, no stickers on my base card for Prizm, football. So
Cody, what do you think? Auto or non-auto?
I mean, I prefer auto almost across the board, but I get Sirat's reasoning here. I would rather it be an on-card auto if I had to choose, so I get why. But yeah, no, still give me.
Well, we haven't seen it. Maybe it is.
Well, we know
one guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
one card.
He would be the one exception.
One card.
Kobe refused to do sticker autos in Prizm.
Yeah,
Mac Jones is.
Don't think Mac Jones is following suit. No.
I don't think we can compare Mac Jones to Kobe Bryant.
No. We could. No,
not yet.
Not yet. But yeah, I mean, Stone Sports Cards is the account, and you can find that video of him pulling it. It's like first box he pulls.
It's like 2 packs in.
Like 2 or 3 packs in, and he just absolutely loses his mind. He's like huffing and puffing. It's very entertaining to watch, to see that pure excitement. It very motivating. Made me want to kick my dog. Open up more Prizm.
Whoa.
So it definitely got me fired up.
I'm gonna have to
fired
edit that out.
Fired up. I love dogs. I have 2 of them. But let's talk about Rex Ryan, the oldest rookie in Prizm Football, and why? Why do you think that this happened? It's kind of unexplainable, and I'm not the one to like jump on like what everybody's saying on Twitter, but like, yeah, why is Rex Ryan in here? Why is he a rookie? Because we've had coaches in Prizm before. If you go to 17-18 basketball, they had coaches, no rookie card logo. What the heck? Anybody want to take this one?
But he's not even a head coach. He's like a
I know.
He's like a defensive coordinator. It's like, did he contact Panini and said, hey, I would really like a card of me? And they're like, well, we'll just go ahead and put you in the product.
I'm so excited to open up my auto of a former coordinator who was there for 12 years ago, had 2 head coaching jobs since, and is now currently an ESPN anchor. Man, love it. It's great.
So is he not even currently on the Ravens?
No, he's an ESPN analyst.
Yeah, dude,
that's the weirdest part of all of this.
This is really, really weird.
He's 2 jobs separated from the Ravens.
He's in the set for the same reason. I'm not even gonna say for the same reason.
Because he was the coordinator with Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's in the set for the same reason that Brock Lesnar's in the set, but I'm like, wait. Well, Brock Lesnar actually makes a lot more sense to have.
Why? Wait.
Brock doesn't have a rookie logo either, though.
Why is Brock Lesnar in the product?
To me, it's because of the WWE license. It's like, well, we've got this now.
Out of all that, but you could have included a lot of other guys if you wanted to have that crossover.
There was a point where I think he tried out for the Vikings and he had that jersey on.
Right.
And they had a photo circulating, so they used it. I think he's an NT as well as an auto.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, that's weird too, but it makes a little bit more sense. My thought, and I don't know, is that they have a huge auto checklist, and obviously 2 autos a hobby box, you need to have enough autos. I think they had Rex Ryan stickers lying around, and they were like, we got to somehow get him in here. They chose that image, and then they said, well, it also helps us make more base cards. Maybe the Ravens were short on players they're trying to fit in there. They didn't have images of Ravens players, and that's how it worked out. Now, the rookie card logo, I don't know why. That's what's more confusing.
First card.
Has he not had another card?
I guess. Well, no, I saw some, not in Prizm, but he had like contenders autos.
Yeah.
On the Jets.
As a coach.
Makes no sense.
And those would have been on card, though.
Yeah, Panini.
So
we need
so he
answers
wouldn't-
for
so
this.
he wouldn't-
No, the one I saw, there was some sticker ones in there. So
okay,
they
well,
just got
and
some
maybe
stickers
Doug
lying
is
around.
onto something. Maybe they had some stickers laying, or at least enough stickers laying around that they were like, well,
Yeah.
you're not gonna not use the Rex Ryan autographs, are you?
Now,
Might as well put 'em
despite-
in Prizm,
despite
even though
all
they
that-
could have put them in a lot of other products like
Yeah.
you know, Obsidian.
Yeah, the only strange thing
Anything.
is that rookie logo, man. Like,
Actually, you know what? I figured it out. People wanted Panini wanted to be an equal opportunity with weight because you have all these skinny guys in the sets. The larger gentleman, the husky gentleman, is not represented, and they decided to put a huskier gentleman in the set.
That's a bit of
I
a
think
stretch.
I think he's like what 100 pounds lighter.
I
right
think
now?
he's
he
actually
is.
lost a considerable
Yeah.
amount of weight.
like
I mean, they could have had him, Andy Reid.
Oh man, give me an Andy Reid in the Hawaii. Give me Andy Reid when he's at those coaches conferences at the end of the year when he's wearing the great Hawaiian shirts. Love off-season Andy Reid.
Or
He
during
just- I aspire to
during
him.
the pandy with the fogged up
Yeah.
face mask that he was wearing.
Love it.
Instead of Hundo P, we could have 4 Hundo P on the subset and just have
wow.
me in there and other coaches. I'm not a coach, but could it also have been that
Coaching
they
'em up.
the fact that maybe they mistakenly they were making who's the guy, Tyson Campbell? Maybe they were making his card first and then they left the rookie card. Maybe the rookie card logo was a mistake because we've seen that before, where the rookie card logo was left on a card and
Yeah.
wasn't a rookie. Maybe that
Yeah.
happened too. To add to the
we need some answers, Panini, for this card.
I think it was I think it just went down. I don't think there may not be answers. It just may be. It is what it is. What's up with the wild card points?
Well, this is basically, I think this slide here is really just kind of showing what some in the hobby might say the lowlights and of what's going on with the product.
Dude,
There's been a lot of
wild
complaints-
card points is huge.
You're right. But there have been a lot of complaints of like, if I'm spending this much money on this box, why am I ended up with, as you see in the slide there, a Sam Darnold and a wild card points or 2 400 Panini points in there.
Okay, yeah,
So,
That's tough.
But
That
you
is tough.
you can get a 250 point card.
absolutely.
Those wild card point those probably pay for a quarter of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that guy got a box that had no autos and 204, that's pretty bad. That should be, I mean.
But if that box has a Sam Darnold paralleled auto and a wild card box, I've opened up boxes that were worse than that.
Yep.